Rides is still on the road, but this time we've made it all the way to the southwest Kansas prairie. Welcome to Garden City. Roll the intro. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we are still on the road and we have come all the way down from Des Moines to the southwest Kansas prairie. We are in Garden City, Kansas at Lewis Toyota of Garden City to check out this brand new 2025 Toyota RAV4. This is the base LE hybrid with all-wheel drive. The color is ice cap. We have a black cloth interior. So you can let me know if you're looking for a RAV4 hybrid, but you want to save some money. Is this LE hybrid the way you would rock down the road? So let's dig in. The front end of this RAV4 LE hybrid in the ice cap, and up front we're going to have a full spread of LED lighting except for the turn signals. And then we're going to have flat black on the front part of the grille with the Toyota badge right in the center. As we come around to our wheel and tire package on this base LE hybrid trim, we have a 17-inch aluminum alloy wheel in silver, Toyota badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Firestone Destination all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 65 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is our RAV4 LE hybrid. Black accents around that ice cap. As we come in closer, we're going to have a color match side view mirror cap, LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, gloss black on the roof rails, flat black on the crossbars, no sunroof. As we come over the back, we have a roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass. And then in the rear, we're going to have standard lighting in the back with your RAV4 call out on the left, and LE HEV for hybrid electric vehicle on the right, flat black down around your chrome dual exhaust finishers. We're under the hood of this RAV4 LE hybrid, and we have Toyota's 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder hybrid engine, mated to two electronic motors, one up front and one out back, and an electronically controlled CVT, 219 net horsepower, 252 net pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 41 in the city, 38 on the highway, and 39 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, hybrids are more expensive than gas-only vehicles, so here we go. Base price, $25, RAV4 LE all-wheel drive hybrid, $32,300. This vehicle's got a few options on it, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,395 from Toyota's Georgetown, Kentucky assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $35,303. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. We're going to go with flat black plastic all the way down through here until you get to your soft touch on the armrest. Black door handle, some brushed aluminum on the grab handle, flat black on the switch gear. Decent sized door pocket, standard audio system. Into the footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with your all-season RAV4 mats in the vehicle at this time. Seating wise, manual assist for the driver and front passenger. Black cloth, bolstering feels soft, headrests feel soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. We come on over to the dash. We're going to have soft touch, more brushed aluminum into your heat and air vent, more soft touch with some light gray stitching. We do have a shelf where you can slide your phone, but it isn't rubberized, so things may slide around. And then down below, we do have a large glove box. Now, as we come on over to the infotainment screen, we have the 8-inch infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav through subscription service only. We do have our music where we're going to have our Sirius XM, as well as HD AM and FM radio. You can Bluetooth your phone. You can go to your vehicle settings. Got your energy flow meter since this is a hybrid. We can come on back, trip info, vehicle alerts, regular general settings where you can set up your user profile, Bluetooth your phone, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, get over-the-air updates. We do have some customization right here for your lights, for your door controls, and for your climate system. Then we can go back to the beginning. We can go to reverse, and we do have a large backup camera, takes up almost the whole screen, and it's clear with trajectory, and you can change your trajectory lines here, and you have a couple of different views. Actually, you can just zoom in or zoom out, depending on what you want to see. Back to the beginning, and we're good to go. Now, as we come down further, we have 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards. Now, this LE hybrid has a key in the ignition barrel, but you still have a panic button on here, as well as lock and unlock on that key fob, but you do have to push it in the ignition barrel and start the car. Now, here we go. Dual climate right here, 4-way hazards, or excuse me, traction control on or off, 4-way hazards. And then we have a 12-volt USB, another area to lie stuff, again, not rubberized, so things may slide around. Here is the gear shift to go through the simulated gears of this eCVT with manual mode on here. Interesting for a hybrid. And then we have an electric brake, auto vehicle hold. Here are the drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash. 2 cup holders, and then we do have a fairly soft armrest and soft touch material. Open it up, and we do have a larger area for storage and 2 USB-Cs. RAV4 steering wheel. It is a soft touch wheel with 10 and 2 notches, Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room at 5'11" to get in and out of this RAV4. It is a nice open and airy passenger cabin. Now, we have flat black on our switch gear, volume. We have telephone voice commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash. On the right, you got your adaptive cruise safety suite controls, modes for your infotainment system, seek for your music, no paddles. On the left side here on the stalk, headlight controls, turn signals, high beams. On the right side here, windshield wipers front and rear. And then over here on the left, bright and dim the dash, adaptive high beams on or off, another area to store things in there. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our analog digital combo on your dash. So you have your analog gauges for your power meter on the left, and then your fuel level and coolant temperature on the right. In the center is where you have the digital portion of it. So let's say we want to go to normal drive. There we have it. We twist our dial to the left, we go to eco, we twist our dial to the right, we go to sport, push for normal, and then we have a trail button. We can push that, and it says trail, some rocks come up. We can turn that off, and we have an EV only mode. But of course, the hybrid battery is low, so that won't turn on right now. So those are your modes. And then you have additional information. You can either go up and down on certain pages, or you can go left to right to get additional information, and then go down to some different pages. So nice and easy to operate, and it is nice and clear. Overhead console, you got a spot for your sunglasses right there. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. If you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off, you open and close the door. The button that says door, you push it in and leave it in. When you open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, lighting will dim out. As we come down to our rear view mirror, we have a framed rear view mirror with manual dimming function. No moonroof or sunroof to show you. We do have our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? No, it does not, and there's no extension. Getting in the back of this LE Hybrid RAV4, but first the rear door panel, same action as the driver, right? We have flat black plastic all the way down, soft armrest, flat black on the switchgear, black door handle. I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's hop right on in. We can just jump right on in, and there's no need to duck at 5'11". It's a nice high roof. I say well over 6 foot, 6'1", you won't have to duck. Once I'm in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Cloth all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger. In the back here, 2 heat and air vents. And then underneath here, we have 2 charging USBs for the back seat passengers. And then the rear seats, we have the black cloth, same as the front. Fairly soft for base seats. And then we do have an armrest, which I like in a base trim. Semi-soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, it is pretty comfortable here in the back of this LE Hybrid RAV4. Getting into the cargo area of this RAV4 LE Hybrid, well, we have a manual tailgate. So you come to the back, and right underneath the Toyota badge, there's a button. You hit it, and you lift up. Fairly light. Rear seats up, 37.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of RAV4 Hybrid. We have the all-season cargo mat here in the back. Underneath here, open this up, tools jack and a spare. So thank you, Toyota, for the spare. Got a cubby for some extra stuff right here. We have some LED lighting in the back as well, and this removable tonneau cover. Now, if you want to get the rear seats down, you're going to have to reach forward if your arms are long enough, pull the button, and throw them down. Or you can go around each door if they're not long enough. You can throw each side down. We do have the seat back protection on here as well. And now with the rear seats down and the tonneau cover out, you're going to get 69.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this RAV4 LE Hybrid. Window sticker time, here we go. 25 RAV4 Hybrid LE all-wheel drive, made in Georgetown, Kentucky. Government safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard features. Options. Total vehicle MSRP $35,303. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are out on the Kansas prairie, just outside of Garden City in this brand new 25 Toyota RAV4 LE Hybrid action. And right off the bat, great visibility out of all the glass. Nice big side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. That's an option in the RAV4 LE Hybrid, as well as LED lighting up front for safety. We got the all-wheel drive. As you can hear, we're up to highway speeds. It doesn't take long to get up to highway speeds here in southwest Kansas. You get a little wind noise, you get a little road noise, but not bad, not the end of the world. Of course, we're getting more wind noise because the crossbars up top making a lot of racket too. It would be quieter without the crossbars, that's for sure. But it's smooth on the road. It's well damped on the suspension. The steering is nice and light, but it's fairly direct. So if you put the car where you want it to go, it's going to go without delay. No worries there. And we have a pretty tight turning radius of just over 18 feet, which we'll demonstrate here once we get down the road far enough. Really is a beautiful area out here, but you know, it is flat, and we got an oil rig out there in the distance. A lot of oil out here in southwest Kansas. I don't think people think of southwest Kansas for oil, but there it is. But it gets up to speed fine. We're going to check the brakes now. Nice and straight, no problem. We're going to put it over to sport mode now, and we're going to put it in manual mode as well, and we are going to shift with the paddle like we got a 6-speed, or with the gear shift. Can't really feel too much, to be honest with you, and I don't know how many people are going to drive an LE Hybrid in sport mode either. Right? I think they're going to drive it in eco and try to maximize those MPGs. But we're going to turn it around now that we got an opening and head back towards the dealership. Like I said, 18.05 foot turning radius, and it just whips right around, no problem, and then down the road we go. And as you might have heard, the RAV4 for 2024, they sold 475,193 RAV4s, making it the top-selling individual vehicle in the United States for 2024, beating the Ford F-150 pickup truck. So quite a year for RAV4 in 2024. And of course, we have the 2026 redesign coming for RAV4, and of course the going of all hybrid on RAV4 and eliminating the gas-only RAV4 for 26, as far as I know. So you'll have to let me know, do you buy one of these, or do you like that redesign that Toyota just unveiled a couple of weeks ago on the RAV4? You let me know. You put it in the comments. But up the speed we go, nice and quickly. And if you don't want to go RAV4, where else would you go with your compact SUV money? Would you go Kia Sportage? I'll put the 26 Sportage review we did a couple of weeks ago at the end of this one, in case you want to check that one out. But you let me know what you would do. Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Lewis Toyota of Garden City, Kansas, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Toyota RAV4 LE Hybrid with all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.